Hello and welcome to Emerging Voices. Today we get to go back and I am with the most wonderful, amazing young lady. You are causing waves. I've just got so many people talking to me. Welcome. Our life care, it's life skills, lifestyles and life care coach. Nunuzai, thank you so much for joining us once again on Exit TV.
Thank you.
Exciting times. I promise you, I got so many reviews on the video we had. So we've called you back. Last time we were talking about disrespected men and unloved women.
Yeah.
And we spent a lot of time talking about the disrespected men. And today, let's talk about unloved women. How have you been?
I've been really great. It's cold, but
Yeah.
I've been great.
Exciting.
Yeah.
So, where do we start from? We give us 5 points. I hope you can do 5 points today.
I'll try.
Here we go. Let's start. Unloved women.
Okay. An unloved woman is basically an abused woman at the hands of a man.
All right.
Abuse in any form: physical, mental, social, psychological, spiritual, financial.
Yeah.
Reason, you're not loving her when you do that. You're attacking her femininity, the core of who she is. When you are shouting at her because her body is fat, ugly, her bum, her whatever, you're making her shrivel up. She's a flower. She's supposed to open up.
Okay.
Okay. So when you abuse a woman, when you insult her, when you violate her in any way where that floweriness doesn't come out,
Yeah.
and she shrivels up in anguish, confusion, pain, trauma, you're not loving her.
Now tell me something. What if this is as a result of her disrespecting me? It's not an excuse.
No, it's not an excuse,
Okay.
but it happens.
Yeah, it does happen.
That's why we said, it's a tangle.
Right.
It does happen. If she disrespects you, you're going to not love her. Okay.
That's true.
Now, as a man, another way of loving her is helping her not to disrespect you.
How do I do that? How do I help her not to disrespect you?
You curtail her disrespect. She's acting out on something.
Yeah.
And so one of the best things to do is to comment on the process, to actually say, listen, you're stepping out of line now. And you're raising your voice, or you're pushing boundaries, or whatever she's doing. So you're commenting.
I'm listening to you. Maybe we need to rehearse this as men. You're stepping out of your boundaries. You're getting out of line. What was the other one?
Anything. Don't you think you're being a bit bitchy right now?
Ooh.
You know what? Sometimes she's on a roll and she's not aware of it.
Yeah.
And so you've got to get in there.
I don't think our men would say that to our women. I mean, men brought up in Zimbabwe, they wouldn't use the B word.
They use it anyway.
Okay, let's not go there.
Okay.
Live TV.
Okay. So besides, it's a description of what's happening.
Right.
It's not saying she's a bee.
Okay.
It's a description of how she's acting.
Right.
She's being catty.
All right.
She's clawing.
Right.
So comment on the process, and that will register something in her mind. She's got a brain. And then put the boundaries. You want to love her. When you don't put boundaries on a woman who's going on and on and on, you're not loving her. However way you do it, different things for different people. If it means right now she's going, on the Richter scale, upper 5, upper 6,
Right.
and before she's 7, it's going to blow.
Yes.
You may go and just hug her tight. So, honey, I don't think you're okay. Whatever, to calm her down. And then, if she keeps going on like that, put the boundaries. If you keep doing that, I'm going to walk out of here and I'll be back in an hour. Or if you keep doing that, I'm going to sleep in the lounge. Whatever. And carry it out.
Hey, what if the women that are out there will say, hey, giving me a chance. Now they go back and refuel. They're going to refuel and say, when he comes back after an hour, I'm going to say this. And remember, you said last time, they got 4,000 words. We got 1,000. There's a 3,000 word difference there.
Yeah. I have another theory. I've got lots of theories.
Okay.
There are no foolish men.
There are no foolish men.
There are only foolish women.
You're going to get me into trouble now.
No, serious.
Tell me more.
We are given the capacity to birth.
Yes.
We're given the capacity to nurture. We're given the capacity to grow something. You give us a house, we give you a home. You give us a sperm, we give you a baby. So we have been given the mandate to not sort things out per se, but to make things right.
Right.
So when we are being disrespectful and you are not curtailing us,
Right.
you are not loving us because you want to put us back in that space where we can love you. So if you have a female, not a woman, there's a difference between a woman and a female.
All right.
If you have a female who says, hey, let him go. When he comes, I'm going to fix him.
You're right.
You actually have a demon in the house. I'm sorry. Because that time she's supposed to calm down.
All right.
And then say, yeah, I'm out of line. What can I do? If she's got a brain, she will do something good, like tidy up the house that's messy, or make you a nice meal or coffee, or breathe. Because you've respected her by getting out of that space.
All right.
Another man will not move out of the space. He will thug her and beat her.
Yeah.
And now we've got another problem on our hands.
I see.
Okay?
All right, so that was that. How many was that? It
That's two.
sounded like you gave me 2 so quick. They came so fast. All right, so let's go to 3.
3, remember the 4,000 words, 1,000 words?
Yeah.
Okay. When she's upset, allow her to get historical.
Okay.
Let her tell you. Chakati, 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 chakati. Let her talk.
But we dealt with this a long time ago. Why are we going back into history, back into time, way back?
When she's in distress.
Yeah.
She gets historical, she gets hysterical. Allow her.
Well, that's very interesting. Historical and hysterical.
Right. It's got nothing,
I need to remember that.
It's got nothing to do with you. It's
Right.
what's going on inside.
Right.
Allow her to cry.
Mm.
It washes whatever is hurting in her. And remember, it's got nothing to do with you. It's her way of processing. So a lot of men will shut her down, tell her not to cry, or they're uncomfortable with the tears. That way, she's emptying. It's toxic inside. She's empty, and she'll be better off for it. So allow her to cry. Women cry. And when you find a woman not crying, even when she should cry, she's got a hardened heart now, and you're in trouble.
Now tell me something. Remember, we talked about disrespecting men, and sometimes if we go back into history, are we not towing the line of disrespecting me? Because as far as I'm concerned, we dealt with this matter. Why is it being brought up again this time in this particular conversation?
No, remember, you're not actually engaging.
Right.
You're not actually having a conversation.
Okay.
She's vomiting out. You have no time to get in there.
Right.
Let her. Customer care. When a customer comes in and they're really upset about something,
Right.
isn't you let them go and peak?
Yes.
And then when they got there, when they come down, then you can talk to them. Yeah?
But this is at the time that most men, I think we almost have a default. We want to quickly say, hey, hold on. Are you saying we should chill out? This is how we love them.
Yes.
Unloved women.
Yes.
By letting her be.
Yes.
Be historical and hysterical.
When she's in distress.
When she's in distress.
When there's a real distressing something going on.
Okay.
Whatever it is. And allow her to peak, and normally they will cry. Let them cry. Or they'll cry first and then they'll get historical and hysterical. Depends on whatever it is that has triggered them and the make of the person.
Now here's the default of men. Is that what if my son walks in, my daughter walks in, or somebody walks in and she's crying? Makes me feel like I worry that somebody's going to think I was beating her up or something.
No. If you are comfortable with yourself in that situation, your kids will be comfortable. And what your little kids will do, because they've seen it, they know it. Mommy is just having one of those days. The little boy will go and say, it's okay, Mama, it's okay. It's okay.
Right.
So you, who's too big to say it's okay,
Yes.
will be saying it's okay, but by allowing her, letting her be comfortable
Alright.
to express herself that way. Yeah.
All right. So we're still talking about disrespected men and unloved women. We'll just take a quick short break and we'll come back and we'll talk about the other 2. We got 2 more.
Yeah.
We want to do 5 because last time we did 5 and we'll do 2 more. So see you in a moment.
Okay.
Welcome back to Emerging Voices with the life skills, lifestyles, and life care coach. Amazing discussion we're having. Number one, you said we mustn't abuse our ladies because if we do that, we're not loving them.
No.
Secondly, we're talking about create boundaries. Do not allow your woman to disrespect you, so create the boundaries.
Sure.
You've got to go there and step your authority. I like that part. That one I like. Step in, be the man. Come on now. Number three is that you said we've got to let her be historical and hysterical. Very exciting conversation that we're having, and thank you so much once again for joining us. So let's go to number 4.
Okay, number 4 is step in and help her.
Okay.
You must step up and you must show up. And you must rise to the occasion.
You know, you get you've got all these very interesting phrases. Step up and show up.
Yeah,
okay,
because
so I got to process all the things you're saying.
Yeah, because if you're just lying there or sitting there watching TV, and you're not helping her.
Okay.
And right now in this country at the moment, you guys are not loving us. We are in distress.
Okay, making it personal now. It's getting uncomfortable.
No water. We have to carry it ourselves.
Yeah.
Why can't you carry it for us? 20, 30 liters on our heads. Every day, every 2-3 hours. No zesa.
But hold on. Kurwadzwano, they are being told to carry the water. We're just allowing you to carry the water. Or what are we talking about now?
Okay, if I have a tap, I'll do this.
Right.
My little hand.
Yes.
And I've got 100 liters in the tap.
Right.
Right. But if the tap, nothing comes out, I have 5 times, let's say 20 liters.
Right.
That's good maths.
Yeah.
4 times 20 liters to carry from wherever the source is to the house.
Right.
I'm going to be tired by the end of the evening.
That's true.
Don't expect me to be lovely and sexy when my back is sore and my head is sore because I've had to carry the water. So when I say step in and help her, help make her life easy. Those hard chores, those things that break a back. 36 years after independence, we're like in Kumusha in the middle of town. I mean, come on. Come on. So in any shape, form and size, anything, when you do that, a woman feels loved because you are taking away the burden. And then she just feels protected and safe. Okay, and that's great.
Yeah.
Another one.
Well, before you go there, I'm just listening to you. Is we've got to rise to the occasion. I mean, I think there's a lot of unlearning that men have to do there because sometimes we've always put included and said this is the role of a woman, but you're saying it may be a role, but you still help out.
It's got consequences.
Okay.
The role may be 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago, perhaps, I don't know, I was not there. But right now, would you prefer your wife to be so tired and burnt out because she's been cleaning your now Ogati Hill 5 bathrooms, 20 bedroom house?
Yeah.
By the end of the day, she's tired, right? Yeah. Would you prefer that, or do you prefer to come home and she's lovely, beautiful, sexy? Why? There's water. There's a helper. There's.
You know what? I'm gonna cut in there and say there's a thin line there. Then there's the other side of the woman who is taking advantage. That there's the housemaid, there's the help, and all of these. And these guys will just sit there. They become couch potatoes. They even allow the maid to come and present food to me. And they don't even let me wash. Come on now.
That's for another day. We have many issues where we need to iron out these things.
Right.
I hear you. I sympathize with you. Even me, I would not want to be married to a woman like that.
You wouldn't want to be married to a woman like that?
Yeah, I give her everything plus maids, and then she's a couch potato, and she's not even wonderful in physical where she's supposed to be because she's too lazy.
Yes.
I know.
Okay, so for another day.
That's for another
But for now, we must help.
Help where you can. Just think about it.
Okay.
Just small things. Help where you can. If you're going to an average home right now, things are broken.
Okay.
And me personally, it's not my business to be fixing stuff. I mean, really. I can fix food and everything, but fixing stuff, globes and whatnot, it's not my business. I don't want to. I can, but why should I?
All right.
I can change a tire, but why should I? No, I stand there. And it always happens. A guy will come up, young or old, yes, and then starts fiddling, and another one will come and stand there. And I've never had my car break down, and little girls have gathered around my car. Maya. So it's from that age.
We already know.
You already know. There's a lady in distress here. This is a car. Let's go. And sometimes it's really wonderful. The guy has no clue what's in the bonnet and what's wrong, but I know he just wants to help. That is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
That's outside in the country.
Okay.
Do it at home. Do it at work. Do it at church.
All right. And opening the door?
Opening the door, I can open the door, it's easy. But if you want to open the door and it makes you feel good and it makes you feel good, I'll go ahead.
All right. Okay, number 5.
Number 5 is, you know, there is nothing as wonderful as a man who is faithful and loyal to you as a woman and especially to your children.
Okay.
Look, if I was a guy, I'd be in trouble. There's so many gorgeous women out there. I mean, my way. But when a guy commits and says, you know what, I'm here for you.
Right.
And struggles with you and covers you and makes sure that, you know, he does whatever he can, but if he's the to you know, and you know that your competition really is Liverpool on a Saturday.
Don't go there.
No.
Do not go there.
I know. What I'm saying is that's your competition.
Okay.
Liverpool on Sunday,
Right.
BBC at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Right. Oh, that's what you mean.
Yes.
Okay. Because I support Liverpool.
No.
I was getting upset.
No. You're telling me personally. It's going to be Liverpool, Arsenal, Dynamo, Caps.
Right.
That's your competition. It's okay. But when your competition is Loretta, Shingai, Priscilla, and then now Kunina China, that is just not okay.
No, let's talk about that. My coach. Is there this issue about people our women just suspecting that we're doing things, and we're not. They just think that all men are dogs, and so he's doing something. No, okay. Let me get to where I want to go. I want you to help my fellow men. Help us. How do we show you that we are being faithful, that we are being loyal? Because we are. And all the men said, yeah. I'm going to get a couple of calls after this from the men.
Listen, if you commit, you commit, right?
You're right.
And I don't have a GPS on you, even if I wanted to have one.
Yeah, okay.
You have it on your car.
Yeah.
It will just tell me I bought it, but it doesn't tell me
what
which
you're
house
doing. Yeah,
with who.
Yeah.
Okay. When you're faithful to a woman and you're loyal to her, she knows and she senses a certain comfort.
Okay.
When you're disloyal to her, first of all, she knows there's Maggie or Loretta, because she can't understand what's happening with the monies. And also, you know, you change. Men don't understand that their antenna is very, you know, a woman can be having an affair and a man would never pick it up. But a man can have an affair and a woman will pick it up fastest, unless she's half asleep in her marriage or in her partnership. So, I don't know how and what you're going to do and how and what she's going to do.
Yeah.
But you can't be policing each other. What's the point? It's
Okay.
a matter of trust.
Okay.
And also it's a matter of understanding. There will be discrepancies. There will be too much indiscretions. It happens. You know, you work with an amazing, gorgeous girl and she's everything, her heart, everyone, even everybody just loves her. You could, because of the pressure of work, get into her space, she gets into your space a little bit and you might be caught out. But it's not the same as you then dating her, giving her a baby, putting her up in a flat. That's the disrespect I'm talking about. Okay?
Yeah.
We need to learn, I think, as the new generation, to take our wives with us. My sports club,
Okay.
my bawa.
But how do we end up my sports club?
That's their loss. So if they don't want to go and you're encouraging them, and if she doesn't want to go, you don't know where she could come from, eh?
All right.
Because her mother will be telling her,
Right.
So you then have to be using wisdom. Find a friend, a guy friend who can convince her it's okay to come.
All right.
Find a woman friend who can convince her it's okay to come. And then help them to tell her or to show her the detriment that is there if she doesn't come.
Yeah.
And just let her come once and just observe.
All right.
And find the men who are lonely by themselves in the bars.
Okay.
And find the women who are there to keep them company if the men are too lonely.
So, number 1, I take her with me.
Okay.
Number 2, I take care of our children. I was going to say her children. Our children.
Our children,
It's
but they can actually be her children and still be our children.
It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Our children. Our children.
Okay.
I also show her that I'm loving her by being faithful and by being loyal. How else? How else?
Many different. And faithful and loyal is everything.
Right.
You've chosen, especially if she's a wife, It's different. You just happen to have the good CVs and you're working together. But still, these things, we're talking about intimate partner relationships,
Right.
but they work everywhere.
Right.
You have your young assistants that work with you. If you're faithful to them, it means good you pay them on time.
Right.
It means good you will allow them to be off when they're supposed to be off.
Right.
You will be empathetic with them when they have losses in their own families. You keep your hand on the pulse
Right.
of what's going on.
Right.
When they've had a bad day and they're being historical and hysterical,
Yeah.
you allow them. You don't then say, hey, I'm the boss, you can't talk like that to me.
Right.
You understand what's going on behind the scenes. So there are many different ways, but if you're faithful,
Right.
and when you're faithful, you actually say, what, hey, I have no money, and it's true.
Yeah.
It's okay. But when you misuse the money,
Well, that's a good one.
you are not being faithful.
That's a good one.
You actually don't have the money. Yes, you
Yeah.
don't. But what you're saying is, I had the money, or I have the money, but not for you.
All right.
For my golf, yes. For my girlfriends, yes. For my buddies, so that I can buy them whiskey and be a big shot, yes.
Oh,
So you're not
I
being
see.
faithful.
That's a good one.
And you're not being loyal.
I think that one is a practical one. Guys, you've heard it. The money is not for, it's for her. And you love her with your money, with everything that you have.
Of course.
Oh, that's amazing. I think I love that one. Well, we've hit 5.
Yes.
Can I call you back here some more time?
For
Another discussion? I don't know what we talk about. I mean, this is just one discussion and we've gone 2 episodes with it.
Okay.
But thank you so much. You are a life skills, lifestyles, and a life care coach. Nunuzai, one more time, give us that phone number.
0777
0777
654
654
212.
212.
But it's WhatsApp and text only.
WhatsApp and text only, and you're getting calls so that you can coach our women and coach our men.
Yes, those that are willing to be coached.
Alright, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our viewers, thank you for supporting this amazing TV show that we have. And this lady is amazing. So we look forward to seeing you soon. God bless and see you soon.